Star Wars fans, you need to know this. The wrestler who we know as Mercedes Varnado in the casting, that wrestler left the WWE on Monday. Her tag team partner, said, "We don't want to do this anymore. Here's the titles. We're going to leave the arena now." The problem was an internal, unknown to any fan problem. What we do know is that the WWE released a statement that said they came to the arena and they had ample time to wrestle this match. They took issue with the wrestlers in the match and then they left the titles. That's what the WWE says. That's completely biased. It's completely it's supposed to make you think that they hate the wrestlers who they were going to wrestle with and that they're unsafe and yada 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 and grr, be mad at Sasha Banks and Naomi. That's the name of these people. Sasha Banks did what Mark Hamill didn't do for The Last Jedi. No matter what you want to pretend, this was a creative issue. Something was wrong the moment she came to the arena and she read or she was handed or she was informed on what her role would be, her and her tag partner, during that episode. And then they took issue with something that happened with the fiction. Mark Hamill did that too. Told Ryan Johnson. You know what Mark Hamill did? He went along with it. He voiced his complaint. This is not what Luke would do. And then what did he do? Mark Hamill went through with the character assassination of Luke Skywalker. Mark Hamill didn't need the money. Mark Hamill had voice acting gigs for the rest of his life. Mark Hamill has lived most of his life. Mark Hamill owns property. Mark Hamill was set. But Mark Hamill continued to do the role of Luke Skywalker. This wrestler didn't do that. Mercedes Varnado said, "No, I have value. I have options outside of the WWE. And even though I am young, and even though I have my whole life ahead of me, and this may be a stain as someone who is like doesn't get along with the program, and I may be difficult to work with, her and Naomi, I should use her government name, Trinity Fatu, said, still, screw you guys, we're going home. Here's the tag team titles. Bye." Maybe they believed that the tag team championships were up here and we shouldn't be wrestling in these matches, which make the tag team titles feel miniature. Maybe we wanted to pump up, bring up the tag team world. In the WWE, tag team isn't what it's supposed to be. Tag in WWE is whack. It's there's so many instances where, like, I remember the Usos, the tag champions at the time. Maybe this was 2015. It was right after Raw. They faced Randy Orton and John Cena, was it? Anyways, they lost that match. It was like stupid. Sometime around 2014, maybe. It was just horrible. It was They don't respect the tag team championships. So for the women's side of it, oh, you're mixing the tag team program with the singles program, and you're making us be in this 6-man match. I don't know about that. And I said 6-man match because in this instance, the word man wasn't specific to male. Sometimes that's what happens. X Men. X Men. So what Mark Hamill didn't do is what Mercedes Varnado did. How great is that? That you got like a free thinking person who can measure everything and then go, no, I know my character more than anyone else, and I'm not going along with the plan, whatever the plan is. We don't know. Hey, you know what else we don't know? She may be completely wrong. I may be completely wrong for making this video. I have my assumptions about the WWE, and everyone knows the history of this company, starting from Vince McMahon acquiring it, inheriting it from his father, the New York territory, going national, putting it on TV, um, putting out all of the small businesses, the smaller promotions that were not the New York promotion, and then doing what he did with the stars that he's made, and then the Roman Reigns experiment up to now. Okay, lots of bad things to say about Vince McMahon, and he may even be right now. He may have been asking for something completely reasonable. Maybe they did take an issue with the way that Dewdrop wrestles, or Nikki Cross, or Becky Lynch, or Asuka. Maybe that they were really being pests, Sasha and Naomi. I doubt it. But if that's possible, maybe a couple days later we'll find out. But I know that 4 days since that has happened, there was another television event called Friday Night SmackDown, and the WWE doubled down. Michael Cole, who's their announcer, he's like, "Listen, because of what they did, there will be a tag team tournament to crown new champions." So that's it. That was like the nail. It's been 4 days. No one has spoken to the other to solve or deem any of this issues. That's it. They don't sell the WWE merchandise of Sasha Banks and Naomi, and that's that for them. They put their foot down and put a little sacrifice. They really ended this relationship from what it would appear. This is wrestling too. This could be a bad work, but when I say bad work, it would be bad because no one thinks of the WWE positively. Why would you make your company look this way? I don't think it's a work. I really think that the company was trying to get on top of the issue and creating their narrative. Like they had what a couple of hours before they went live on Raw, so they're like, "Oh, we'll be the first ones to break it here." Then everyone will believe our side of the story. What I've seen so far is Naomi and Sasha tight-lipped and haven't revealed anything, and that's where we are. That's the WWE drama of it. From the Star Wars side of it, okay, we know that Mercedes has taken some time off from wrestling, and she's been possibly doing the Mandalorian. I can't imagine what else would keep her away from wrestling about a year ago, less than a year ago. But she returned for like the big Royal Rumble season, WrestleMania season. That's where the money resides. I think that there's a lot of Star Wars that she has left, and everything just opened up. We have a lot of options, and we have a actor who is now full time. Let's see more of her. More from the Mandalorian series and every other series in between. Let's have her pop up in Book of Boba Fett. That'd be fun. Rematch. Because she whooped his ass the first time. You guys know that, right? You guys know that, oh, they both put fireballs and they're like, cut it out, stop fighting. She was about to take him. She took him the first time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this video here explains everything. And read all the sour boys where, oh no, you know nothing, okay? In the comics, Boba Fett did this. Nah. Cosca Reeves took care of him. Watch that video, like this video. Peace.